Wanting to become a freelance sensation is one great goal, but how do you know when you're ready to start your adventure? Welcome back to the Career Ending Opportunities Freelancing mini-series. This is the first episode in what is hopefully a guide to help you start your freelance adventure. Recently I released a video all about why you shouldn't quit your job yet. And it was heavily influenced by a book called Quitter by Jon Acuff, which I'll link to in the description below. A great book. And the main takeaway that I got was that once you quit your job, you lose the ability to stay dangerous. Now, what do I mean by that? Staying dangerous is all about taking risks and taking jobs that are at the edge of your comfort zone rather than just staying within the little bubble that you're accustomed to. For example, you can turn down opportunities when you keep your current job. Once you quit that job, you have the problem of all those bills that were magically paid by your previous employee. They soon start to stack up and can easily overcome and overwhelm you. So keeping your job helps you stay dangerous. And that's really why on this channel I really push the idea of planning your escape from your current career. I'm on a stepping stone at a job between where I was and where I want to be in my career, but planning your way out is far better for your mental health than just jumping off and making a break for the door at the very first opportunity. So with that in mind, I hope you've polished up on some skills you've had sitting at the back of your brain for a while, or you've learned something new. Either way, if you have a skill that is saleable to someone else, you're in a great place to start freelancing. And the golden rule with freelancing is that you become an expert as soon as you can solve a problem that somebody else can't. I'll say that again, you become an expert when you can solve a problem that somebody else can't. Consider, if you will, someone that's taught themselves to code, say perhaps a bored pilot that needed something to entertain himself. After 6 months or a year, can you create the next Facebook? Probably not. Can you send a Tesla Roadster to space? Definitely not. But do you have a portfolio of small, basic and intermediate complex apps? Sure, you really should. Hopefully you've got a couple of apps in the App Store that you can use to show people that you know what you're doing. And as a result, you can ask yourself the question of, can I help small independent businesses? Can I work with mom and pop stores to start their web presence or to get their very first app out the door? And the answer is probably yes. Yes, you can. So with little more than the basics and a sprinkling of fake it till you make it, coupled with a promise to yourself that you're going to continue learning and developing your skills over time, you really can start building your own freelance business right now, today. Discovering this little nugget made applying for freelance work that much easier, and it really applies to almost every field. Once you go from being a beginner to being intermediate or on your way to expert, you have the ability to be an expert in somebody else's eyes, and thus you can begin to capitalize on your new abilities. A slight warning, of course, fake it till you make it is great to a certain degree, but do avoid exaggerating what you can actually do, over-promising and under-delivering. Because right now, when you start freelancing, when you begin your new career in this wonderful world that is finding freelance work, you're trading almost solely on your reputation. So you really want to get testimonials, and hopefully positive testimonials that you'll be able to show prospective clients in the future and guarantee that your reputation improves and grows with time. Because the last thing you want to do is overpromise and have your client walk away, or worse, start telling people that you are not good enough and people should avoid working with you. That reputation is so important at the early stages of your new career. But remember, always in freelancing and anything really, we want to over-deliver, under-promise and over-deliver, because that will make customers and clients love you and come back to you with more work in the future. That about wraps up this video on how to know when you're ready to start. Remember that once you can solve a problem that somebody else can't, you are an expert in their eyes, and you really can start to capitalize on those newfound abilities. So I hope to see you in the next video. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're not yet. A like and a comment would be appreciated as well. If you want to get all the notifications for this freelance series, hit the bell, ring it, punch it, whatever people are doing in 2019. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.